Good morning, Pacific Crest Trail! Woo-hoo! Let's go hike some miles. San Jack, San Jacinto, San Jacinto. Got it. Let's do it. So here I am trying to hike 8,000 miles in a year. I'm like, nah, that's fine. Meanwhile, people fucking climb that thing. That's crazy. All right, welcome to episode 12. Coming out of Idyllwild. I really like that town. Very cool. Didn't get to meet the mayor. He's apparently a good boy and stays at home. He's also a dog, but maybe in the future I'll come back. But overall, really great experience. Glad I was able to stop by. Past 3 days, man, those were rough. Getting 2 32 plus mile days in a row and then scrambling for 15 miles just to get into Idyllwild so I could pick up my package. Yeah, I didn't like that. That wasn't fun. It's not fun hiking for me. It's definitely redlining it physically and awful. But so I'm just keep it between 25 to 30 for the next few days. I know I'm going to be getting into Big Bear Lake, something like that. That's my resupply. I don't know how far I'll go after that for this episode, but I may or may not be summiting Mount San Jacinto Peak. My inclination right now is to not do it, but I guess I'll just have to wait and see. They'll be surprised. Overall, yeah, still doing well. Retooled some of my gear, picked up my quilt, my 40-degree quilt, sleep a little bit warmer. Picked up my sealskin socks so I can hike in the snow without my toes freezing off. Yeah, life is grand. I've decided that I am not going to go to San Jacinto Peak. I'll save it for another time, a reason to come back. I think that the scheme of things, no big deal. I'm definitely going to attempt a summit of Mount Whitney. But for now, I think skipping San Jacinto is just fine. Strawberry Junction Camp. Hey, looks like it could be a cool spot to camp. A lot of snow. And guess what I see though? Way up here, there's a bear box and a porta potty. You know that thing was helicoptered in and sat down right here. Porta potty in the fucking wilderness. I'm gonna try this baby out. I'm going to try to slide down to the trail here. It shouldn't be too hard to slide, except I'm going to try to show it from looking at me. Oh boy, this is already a bit. Okay. Let's get down. Okay, yep. We have liftoff. Woo! Whoa! Whoa! Stop! Oh. Feels nice in the butt. What a tough couple miles that was. Oh, this snow is deep. although I heard it's not as deep as last year. But there's a scale for you. I haven't really seen a trail the whole time. I'm just following somebody's footprints. Glad it's right. Man, oh, so tired. Should be clearing out soon though. So the trail's gonna go like this for a couple miles. It's gonna go somewhere around over there and then out to that ridge line at cloud level. You see there's no snow too, and I think it kind of meanders its way down to the valley eventually, where I have to cross, I think. You can't really see it, there's some mountains over there, but that's where I'll go back up into. No snow though, you know? I look forward to the snow around San Jacinto, but I'm ready to be done with it. It's slow going. Goodbye, San Jacinto. I'll be back. Yesterday I showed you a fun little perspective of sliding down sheets of ice, snow. Sometimes it's just the quickest way to get down the hill. What I didn't show was there were 5 other times yesterday that I involuntarily slid down the hill. That was quite fun. You know, no spikes, no axe, so arresting my descent was interesting to say the least, but I have trekking poles, and that helped. I also lost my tripod. I think that's number 3 that I've lost on this adventure. 3, 4. Oh, man. But hey, I'm still here. Hey yo, 200 boy! Yeah! Let's keep winning. It's kind of amazing that yesterday and the day before I was in the snow, and now I'm down here thousands of feet below. It's hot, it's sunny. Ooh, I gotta cross that. It's like some Lawrence of Arabia shit. This is really why I carry around my American flag bandana. Actually, it doesn't even matter that it's an American flag. It's bandana. It really helps for these hot climates. Although it's not that bad. I mean, this is why it's good to hike, I think, the PCT in the early part. Because this would be brutal if it was like 95 degrees. Oh my God. You'd have to do it at night. But yeah, you know, I didn't just bring the bandana to wave around at Eagle Rock, although it is American as fuck. I like it. Carry it through on the PNT. I've had it for a while. Used to row with it. Now I got a long desert stretch. I guess it's not that long. It's 14 miles till I get to camp. I'll do that. Get in camp early evening. No need to push it today. Look at that. I'm surrounded by fans. Thank you, thank you. Good morning and welcome to another episode of Rock Flag and Hike with your host, Just Sean. Yes, that is my trail name. I'm not changing it. I like it. Random thoughts this morning because the caffeine is flowing quite well. You know, there's always going to be a class of 2020. It doesn't matter if the Facebook group is deleted. You know, the records are thrown away or anything like that. There's always going to be a group of us that have hiked some or all of the long trails this year. I will say that this is probably, if you wanted to experience these trails in their purest form, this is the year of it. I think that a lot of this is, so I'm going to be kind of hypocritical here, but on one side, it's really great to have those social features of, you know, trail families and a group of people that you really connect with. I know how that goes on the PNT. You make such a strong connection with those that you hike with. And then also, you know, trail days, trail kickoffs, all those things are great. But at the same time, they definitely add a lot of people to the trail that normally would not come out and attempt these hikes, specifically because of the social aspect. I mean, before the trails got real popular, and we know when and why that happened, basically. And we blame it on Instagram, we can blame it on Reese Witherspoon, partially Bill Bryson. But, you know, you don't need all those things to hike this trail. The trail is there, just walk it. The other things are just a bonus. I think that in the future, if people really wanted to alleviate the pressure on the trail, then a lot of the things that cause a lot of people to gather need to be canceled. Don't do it anymore. Or, you know, what about every 5 years there's a trail days, or, you know, something like that, so that it spreads things out. I know, those are just ideas. Not that I would actively advocate for canceling those and being the grumpy old guy, oh, why are you doing it, get rid of it. No, I'd fully participate in the future if that was in my cards. But yeah, that's just what I'm thinking. It's beautiful out here. I'm glad I'm here. I wouldn't be doing it any other way. There are so many things out here that just want to poke you and stab you, and some of them are quite sneaky. So this bush, for example, at first it looks fine, and then you get up to it and you realize there's these little sharp barbs on them. And not only that, they point in, so it reaches out for you, hooks you, and pulls you back. You don't even see it before it hurts. God, it's like everything out here wants to kill you or slice you. Not gonna lie, as I'm walking through Mission Creek, getting lots of flashbacks to the Lions Creek bushwhack on the Pacific Northwest Trail. Oh my God. Well, there is a trail that goes on and off through here, but you know, sometimes you just gotta wade right up the river, and oh man, getting flashbacks. Ooh. Oh, this is a little bit easier. It's easier. It's not the Lions Creek bushwhack. Okay. Out of the canyon, up the hill, up a little higher. Oh, hey, look, snow. That's nice. I think I've gone from about 3,000 feet to above 6,000 feet today. All gas, no brakes today. That's right, straight up. Right, I've now climbed to above 8,000 feet. Oh man, what a difference a couple thousand feet make. It's a little bit cooler, it's nice, it's pleasant. It also helps that it's been kind of overcast today. It's been up and up. Good times. I greatly appreciate the people that have come before me to blaze this trail. This would not be fun if I had to do it on my own. So thank you to the first few. Finally got through a section of intense snow. I think I have a next level word for post holing. It's called crotch holing. It's when you post hole all the way down, well, all the way up to your crotch, and you're still not on the ground. There's a lot of that. I tore up my legs. Micro spikes wouldn't have helped for that, but I am thankful for the people who had blazed those trails before. Woo! Sweet baby Jesus. I love it when the trail combines with the road, especially in the snow. Smooth walking. Whoop, maybe not right there. Okay. This is a big tree. Wow. You know, there's not much to existing out here. It's really peaceful. When you take out your earbuds, yeah, I listen to a lot of music, listen to a lot of podcasts, ebooks, whatever. When you take that out, you just listen to the wind, buzzing of a bee, you know, something like that. You know, I can understand, you know, the people that, you know, write so amazingly about the wilderness, make movies about it. I'm not particularly good at any of those things, but I can exist in it and I can walk in it, and that's pretty awesome. Holy shit, there are huge mountains out there. Wow, just blew my mind. Obviously my mind is easy to blow. I also almost spit out my lunch. That's pretty cool. I think I've really come to embrace the emptiness and I guess the loneliness, of being out here in the woods when there's nothing around, no other people. It just feels very nice, relaxing. And that wet, I kind of not liking going into town, especially places that don't particularly have any uniqueness to it. Idyllwild was cool. I like that. And I went into Big Bear City. You know, it's just not really much going on for, you know, there's nothing unique about it. And I just wish that I could not have to go into towns or whatever. I think that maybe in the future I should try to, you know, pick up a job in a fire tower where it's just you up in a high tower on a mountain looking for fires all day. That'd be fun. Read books, think deep thoughts. I could drink coffee all day. Oh my God, that'd be awesome. But I know that's a change from what's I've talked about in the past on the AT. But you know, I'm growing and changing. The farther I hike, the more days I spend out here. Not entirely alone all the time, but enough that I've come to enjoy it a lot more. Okay, so there's two podcasts that I listen to a lot too that are totally unrelated. One's The Trek, the other one is Sawbones. It's about medical history and things like that. Both of them had an episode where they talked a lot about sunning your butthole. I forget the name of it. There's a little thing that flashed around on Instagram for a little bit, but how it has no, you know, real scientific proof of, well, whatever the fuck sunning your butthole is supposed to do. And I always thought, oh man, that's hilarious. But you know, you never see anybody actually doing that. What a joke. Well, I just walked around the corner. There was a guy, well, he's a little bit farther away. He's sunning his butthole. Of course, I yell out, you know, that there's no scientific facts proving that does anything. Sunning your butthole doesn't do anything. Fuck, I can't believe I experienced that. Wow. Well, I guess that's California. Oh yeah, it's nothing like frozen shoes to start off your morning. Heyo, 300 PCT. Just had a nice long lunch break at Deep Creek Hot Springs. So pleasant. It's like going to a spa. They got well, hot springs obviously, and just nice big ones, various temperatures. Soak your achy muscles. Tell you what, it makes a big difference. It's a good number of people. I guess the nudist colony keeps it, takes care of it. So good for them. Much appreciated. Could have stayed. Wish I could have stayed more, but man, there are miles to hike. So let's keep on blazing. Just another beautiful day on the PCT. This is one part of the trail that they don't show you. I think it goes this way. Oh my God. It's just like a parking lot. Construction stuff. Well, that about wraps it up for episode 12, and what a wild ride it's been, and it's gonna get more wild. I'm heading into Wrightwood today, and I'm gonna take my very first zero. It's kind of dictated at this point by a major winter storm coming in that's supposed to last a couple days, and you gotta listen to the trail. Trail has a rhythm, and it's telling me that Wrightwood is the place to hang out, so that's where I'm going. The adventure continues. I gotta keep on hiking. There are so many more awesome miles and awesome people to meet, and I cannot wait for the next adventure. So peace, love, and keep on blazing.